Well, hi, my name is Lee Hurd. I am the practice lead for enterprise applications at Intergen in Wellington. And this year again we've brought the Intergen Racing extravaganza to Tech Ed. If you're familiar with last year, we've got some of that stuff and I'll talk about that. But this year we have something a little more flashy. So what we've got is we've got a commercial game called R Factor, which is a racing simulator. We've got a couple of mods, which are open community mods for that game. We've got the Wellington waterfront circuit from circa 1988, and we've got some GT400 Super Tourer cars. What we have is a server, an R Factor server, which is serving information from the game, as we have 4 cars connected to that server. Every half a second we get an update from those cars, and we have a C++ socket server pushing that information out to a Windows service. The Windows service then collates that information and provides information to a registration app, which allows us to take information entered by people here and associate that with a car that they're driving. Then once the lap has been completed, it gets shoved up into the cloud, and we have a Azure websites service and websites hosted instance in the cloud, which enables us to store this information. So to see the information, we have a leaderboard, a WPF real-time leaderboard over to my right, and we have this Metro, or not Metro anymore of course, Windows UI application over my shoulder, plus a Windows Phone 7 application and a website hosted on Azure websites. Let me just walk through what we've got here. So as you can see, we've got a scrollable surface showing all the laps, which you can zoom in and out. So this is everybody that's raced top lap. We can come in and we can choose to see, let's have a look here. I'll just choose a random one. We can come in and we can see some information on this individual person, where he sits in relation to people around him. Some information about his best lap. We can see the sector times that he's recorded on his best lap or on his laps. We can compare that with the fastest time done by the leader, so we can see where he's lagging. We can have a look at his last the laps that he's done, his last speeds and times. We can see the car, so this guy's driven 3 laps in the Lamborghini in this case. One of the cool features though, which I like this year, which really sells this I think, is the ability for people to compare themselves against anyone really. So for instance, we want to know how this guy's going, this guy and this guy. We select them like that, we hit play, and what will happen is we'll be able to replay those 3 laps and see how we did against our friends. The top guy, we can choose to scrub back and see how they did a particular line through a section of the course, and hopefully improve our laps because of it. So that's a little bit new this year at Tech Ed 2012. I'd just like to call out a couple of guys from my team that put the hard yards in. One of our grads this year in 2012, Oliver, and one of our very popular intermediates, Ben. So thanks to those guys, plus Mark for doing the Windows Phone 7 app. So it was a lot of fun and a lot of late nights, but we got there. Thanks.